Hello. This is gonna be like a little like project showcase of a website that I made a little while back that I think is kind of interesting. It's just kind of just for some random stuff that I thought might be cool to have on a website. Here's the login screen. I'm already logged in on this session though, so I'm just gonna go to home so you don't see how long my passwords are or anything. Um, and there are four little sections here along with this right here. Up here is the colors. You can change the colors of the website if you wanted to up here. Right here is a NAS, network attached storage. I can navigate through this file directory and like download any file I want. Um, you know, or I can like download entire directories. I can create directories, and I can choose files and upload them to the thing. Um, I think that's pretty cool. Below that is a little, it's not really a proxy, but it kind of acts like one. Basically, whatever URL I type in here, the server is going to load the browser, or load like, is going to get that URL from Selenium, load it, download the page like source code, and then display it on the screen here. Which is a horrible, terrible way of doing that, but it works well enough. I mainly use it to read like Medium articles while I'm at school because that website is blocked and it's got a lot of useful information. That's what this is. So if I go to like https:// like wikihow.com/eat, because wikihow weirdly enough is also blocked at my school. It'll take a really long time because it's starting up a Selenium like browser instance, and then ta-da! Now it's got a thing up here, and there's no record that I've ever visited this website on this computer at least, or like on the computer that I'm using. On the server obviously there's a record, but whatever. Down here's a little game repository. I basically stole a bunch of source code of a bunch of different games and kind of stuck them in here so that I can play them whenever I feel like it. There's some pretty cool ones. But yeah, nothing too crazy. And then down here is a terminal that I can use to send commands to whatever server is running right now. I can do whatever you could, or not everything that you can from a command line. Like you can't open like a text editor like Nano or Vim, but you can run commands, and then it also supports clearing. And that's basically an overview of all the functions of the website. Here's the app.py file. I'm not going to scroll up any more than this because that's where the passwords the passwords are hashed, but I still don't want anybody seeing them. And the secret key is up there. So it gets the colors from a color file. This handles the login page. It checks if your entered passwords are equal. After you hash the user passwords, like the ones you entered, checks if they're equal to the actual ones. And then it sets a session token to say that you're logged in. This is the home page. It doesn't do anything. It just renders the page. This is the NAS, which is probably the craziest page in the app.py file. There's a little section for each kind of like button you can press that does a new thing. Like like this is for navigating through directories. It just adds the whatever you picked to the file path that we're on right now. This is the back button. This is creating a new directory. This is downloading a directory. This is uploading a file. It's nothing too crazy, but I'm pretty proud of it. I like it. And this right here handles the the images that you see next to the files. Like there's a folder here, and there's like if you go to a photo, there's like it's a picture icon. Down here's the proxy. Yeah, as you can see, it just opens the URL with Selenium, and then downloads the code. Here's the games page. Nothing crazy here either. It just handles the back button and there's the form is like when you press a game to load it up. That's what this is handling. The back button sets it to blank, and then otherwise it'll set it to the game you're on. And this handles the terminal, which just does os.p open, which is not super recommended, but it was easy. Usually you'd use a different package that I can't remember the name of right now. That's better for handling commands from Python, but I just went with the easy one. And then we have the settings page here, which is also nothing too crazy. It just gets the color that you put and writes it to the file that contains the colors. Oh, here's the hash file. I made this a separate file so that I could easily create new passwords, but I mean, this is just what hashes the password in SHA-512. Here in the static, we have the NAS storage, and then this is a little temporary thing that stores the zip file to be downloaded. We have the colors, we have the icon for the website, and then a bunch of different random icons that I use throughout it. And in the templates, the game pages is just all the games that you can play. This is games, so this is just the games page. I think it's Jinja to parse the HTML to put in like variables and stuff. You can do for loops and whatnot. It's pretty cool. Here's the home page. Not very complicated at all. The login. Pretty much every single button press is handled through a post form on HTML. Here's the NAS, which is one of the more complicated ones. It uses a little for loop here to loop through all the files that you can see. Proxy page is the page that like you get sent after you load the proxy. This is just the actual like proxy, like what you're looking at when you click like here. This is proxy.html. Here is the settings page. This is a little div for each color and input pair. This one is one of them. This one is one of them. This one, just like that. And then here's the terminal. But yeah, there it is. There's a little personal website project. I think it's pretty cool. It's been pretty useful for me. I quite like it. And thank you for watching this video.